So have you ever been curious about what fragrances are being worn by celebrities? In today's episode, I'm going to be going over 10 fragrances that are worn by celebrities. I'm also curious to know which of these fragrances do you personally wear, which ones have you tried, which ones do you enjoy? I'm excited to get on with this list, so make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin today's episode and I tell you about these 10 favorite fragrances of celebrities, beloved celebrities, some of these celebrities you might like, you might not like, that's totally up to you. But before I dive into this list, I do want to mention that if you're a fan of fragrance-related content, and of course, if you love smelling your best, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and also give this video a thumbs up. It would really mean a lot to me. So the first one is Creed's Millésime Imperial, and this is worn by none other than Jay-Z. Now, of course, this is a bright, citrusy, salty, fruity type of a fragrance. And of course, people are saying Jay-Z took inspiration from this and he created Unforgivable by Sean John, which also kind of gets compared to it. Not 100% clone, but Creed's Millésime Imperial, the first fragrance that I ever purchased from the Creed brand, and it will forever be a favorite of mine. I have very good memories associated with this particular fragrance. And since we spoke about Jay-Z, we might as well speak about Beyonce as well. I have it on very good authority that Beyonce wears Angel Share by Kilian Paris, a fantastic, warm, ambery, spicy fragrance, also very long lasting. And yeah, it might be my favorite Kilian fragrance. I love so many of them, from Vodka on the Rocks to, Straight to Heaven. He has a lot of beautiful creations. And of course, I'm referring to Kilian Hennessy, but this is a beautiful fragrance worn by Beyonce. So let's talk about another Creed. I know a lot of celebrities wear Creed fragrances. This one is worn by Clint Eastwood. I read the literature online. I did a bit of research. Clint Eastwood loves wearing green Irish tweed. Lemon verbena, iris, bright citrus in the opening, Amalfi lemon, if I'm remembering correctly. I know Creed claims to utilize a lot of really high quality raw materials. And here are two Creed fragrances that I absolutely love. And yes, I have the older presentations, which is why they're in the 4.2 ounce flasks, but the brand has since changed their presentation. So don't be deterred if you're looking at them and you're thinking to yourself, oh, they look a bit old. Now, we have a lot of celebrities who wear Tom Ford fragrances, and I think that comes as no secret. I think Tom Ford has done a fantastic job, not just for his own brand, but for Yves Saint Laurent and Gucci. And it seems like he's a fantastic, creative director for various different perfume endeavors. The first one is Tobacco Vanille. This is worn by Vanessa Hudgens. And we also have Tuscan Leather, which is worn by Drake. Drake even makes explicit reference to it in one of his songs. Tom Ford Tuscan Leather smelling like a brick, I think he says in the song. But anyway, both of those are fantastic, and I personally love wearing both of them. John Legend, not to be confused with John Lennon. John Legend, the very well-known musician, wears Black Orchid. So this is orchid, it's vanilla, it's resins and amber. It's a beautiful fragrance, very unisex. The next one is worn by Kelly Ripa. This is Molecule 01. So this is a huge compliment getter. It's great for layering purposes if you want to wear more than one fragrance at the same time. This contains a singular molecule called Isoe Super, which kind of smells like clean vetiver, musk, cedarwood. People describe it in a variety of different ways, but it's really a fantastic fragrance. This next one is worn by Amy Sedaris, and I must say she has good taste because I absolutely love this fragrance. One of the best incense fragrances on the market, although I would argue it's not the best one. The best one, in my opinion, is one by Filippo Sorcinelli called Unum Labs. But if you're a fan of frankincense, you want to smell like a Roman Catholic church, try Incense Avignon by Comme des Garçons. The next one is worn by Rihanna. It's her signature scent, and I think we all know what Rihanna wears at this point, and this one is basically common knowledge. You don't need to cross-reference it with any vanity publication online. This one is Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian Paris. And before anybody makes a comment, I know I have the older presentation. I purchased this one right when it came out. I think the bottle is white now. I have the black bottle here. It's the same stuff, but if only you could see the liquid inside. It's like this dark ambery liquid. I guess the vanilla has really aged. It's vanilla, marshmallow, and orange blossom. It's amazing. You can also try Oriana by Parfum de Marly if you want kind of a longer lasting version of Love. Now, the fragrance in the #1 spot, this is really just at random. I'm not going from like my least favorite celebrity to my favorite, but it really is kind of random. The fragrance in the #1 spot is worn by Ed Sheeran, and this one is very bright, minty. There's rose, there's vanilla. I think there's a bit of apple in it as well, but people say it smells like bubblegum, and it is none other than 1 Million by Paco Rabanne. And again, this is the bottle that I purchased right when it came out. I actually have 2 bottles of this, and people say this is the best clubbing fragrance. Even though I would say this one is a bit played out at this point, I would go with 1 Million Elixir or one of the more recent releases. But in any case, which of these fragrances have you tried, or do you own, or are you interested in trying? Drop your comment down below. And also let me know, are you interested in me doing a part 2 to this video? Thank you so much for watching. If you took anything of value or if you enjoyed today's episode, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Thanks again for watching. I love you all, and we'll see you tomorrow with a new episode. Bye.